Hey guys, this is Mark Hutten with AdultAspergersChat.com, and today I want to talk to the NT spouses out there, especially the NT wives. And I know that your husband on the autism spectrum is not providing you with the emotional reciprocity to the degree that you want, but bear in mind he has a developmental disorder. That means developmentally his social and emotional brain is somewhat stunted relative to his logical brain. So that area is immature, we will say, and I have a lot of NT wives that say, yeah, maturity level, he's probably more like a 14-year-old. And I don't mean that in some kind of sarcastic way. He is low in social and emotional intelligence, which means he's low in social and emotional needs. He doesn't have a lot of desire to be social and outgoing and to engage in a bunch of chit chat and hang out with people. And he's not really in touch with his feelings or other people's feelings, so he may even view emotions as getting in the way of completing tasks. So he is just not in this ballpark of needing a lot of social and emotional attention. You, on the other hand, are no doubt high in social intelligence, high in emotional intelligence, and quite honestly, as much as I hate to say this because it sounds so negative at some level, he's down here and he is never, ever going to match you. Now, I'm not saying he's off the chart. He's still in the ballpark, and he can still provide some emotional reciprocity. And I have support groups and therapy groups that can help him work on that. But as much as it pains me to say this, don't ever expect him to come up to your level of social and emotional intelligence and therefore providing you with the degree of emotional reciprocity that you want. I've run into this myself. In fact, my mother told me several times as a child that she thought my dad preferred to be at work more than he preferred to be at home. So I know this is a painful realization that so he's never ever going to provide me with the intimacy, the empathy and stuff that I want. Most likely not. That's not to say he can't come up a little bit. And that's not to say that maybe you can reduce your expectations a little bit. And I know that's a difficult thing to hear too. And some of you NT wives are saying right now, hell, I've already done that. I've already lowered my expectations a long time ago. But the moral to this story is you cannot fix his deficits. It's a hardwired deal that's unfixable. And you've wasted a lot of time and energy trying to fix the deficit. And it was not only a waste of time and energy, it made a bad problem worse because it downloaded in his mind as you were being critical, you were being over controlling, and it raised his anxiety, which made him even less inclined to want to engage with you. Okay, so we can't fix the deficit there. But the good news is he has a lot more strengths than he does deficits. And so the moral to this video here is you and he both need to find his areas of strength. I'm sure you already know many of them. I'm sure he does. And you want to capitalize on those strengths. You want to focus on that. Spend your time and energy, both of you, on his strengths. Capitalize on those. Don't waste another second wasting time on fixing the deficit. That just ends in a disaster, as you know. So, what are some of his strengths? That's not a rhetorical question. I'm asking you what are some of his strengths. In the comment section below, I want to hear from the NTs, and I want you to begin thinking about what are some of the strengths that he already has that we can build on and use those to enhance the relationship, establish communication, help him to more closely approximate you on the social and emotional scale. Okay?